and show you what we're looking at, okay? Here we go now. Some numbers starting to come in, about 1/3 of the vote. Sean, you're seeing this as I'm seeing this, okay? So we got fresh eyes on the story right now and fresh eyes on the number. With about 1/3 of the vote coming into New York, Mamdani holds on to about a 12-point lead over Andrew Cuomo, and Curtis Lee was in single digits, and that could be very important to try and figure out who was the ultimate winner here, because Sliwa's number is really something to watch, okay? Let me show you, just for, you're in the context, Sean. I'll show you context 4 years ago. Eric Adams, in a two-person race, won the vote in New York City with more than 2/3 of the vote throughout the 5 boroughs. Curtis Sliwa, his best showing was down here in Staten Island. It is the least populated of the 5 boroughs by a lot. Just about 500,000 people live there. But you see what Sliwa's number was, almost 70%. That's where you find Republicans. That's where you find conservatives. That's where you find moderate Democrats who are willing to vote for a Republican in Staten Island here, okay? But watch Sliwa's number here as I tick on out here to the borough of Queens, which is fascinating. You see where it drops? 37%. Down here in Brooklyn, Sliwa's number goes to 24.5, right? It's just lower and lower. The Bronx, he's at 21. And here in Manhattan and New York City, he's at a mere 15%. And that makes the point that you're making, Sean, about the prominence of the Democrat vote here in New York City. Let me come off of that. And before I pop around here, let me just see right here, okay? Mamdani holding right now with a 12-point advantage here in New York. Give you a sense of what's happening here in the 5 boroughs, all right? You ready? Population, 8.5 million. We dropped 4% between the years 2020 and 2024. You got the highest median income, but you got the highest taxes in the entire country right here in the 5 boroughs. New York City spends $30,000 on every student it educates in the public school system. That's twice any other state, any other city in the country. Nearly 5 million people now work in Manhattan, New York City on a daily basis. Let me go ahead and clean that off there, okay? Pop around here. Before I take it to New Jersey and Virginia, just want to make sure nothing's really changed here, and it has. It hangs on to 12 points.